welcome to Sports News on the Run. I'm Liam Robertson. Over the past few months, athletes have been training and competing to qualify for a position in the Australian Athletics Championships, which commences on Monday. This is Australia's highest rated athletics event. This year's championships is the last opportunity for Australian athletes to qualify for the Olympic Games in Rio 2016 and is filled with athletes from all parts of Australia. We now cross to Jeffrey Walker, who is outside Sydney Olympic Park where the championship will be held this year. Jeff, what are your thoughts on this year's championships? Thanks, Liam. This year should be one of the most entertaining championships to date, based on some of the track times we have seen throughout the season, as well as the new training system that has been implemented in the Queensland Academy of Track and Field, or QATF. However, as final preparations are being made for tomorrow's start to the championships, eyes are turning to James Cooper. James is the only open athlete to qualify for the open 400 metre sprint from Queensland and is also a part of the QATF. He has had a strong but steady season, managing to run the qualifying time of 49 seconds in only the third race this year. His season best of 46.01, which was the fastest time of the year, was run 4 weeks ago. Liam, I can confidently say that he is looking like the favourite going into the championship. Now Jeff, you said before that James is the only Queensland athlete and QATF athlete to qualify for the 400 metre sprint, and that he also ran the fastest time of the season. How have the new QATF training techniques affected his attitude and performance throughout the season? Yeah, Liam, as you can see, he's probably one of the best athletes both mentally and physically for this event in Australia. The training programs recently implemented for the QATF athletes trains both mental and physical fitness. The official program has not yet been released to the public, however, it is known that it has been monitored and adjusted to athletes' needs by physiotherapists, exercise physiologists, sports psychologists, and sport coaches, all specialising in track and field. As you can see, James is in lane 2 and gets a powerful start, which allows him to run the race with control and composure, which is seen in almost all QATF athletes. You can see in the second 100 he is holding his pace with ease instead of trying to chase those in the outer lanes. This is a really clever tactic as he is trying to save as much energy for the last 150 metre push as well as the final. After the 250 metre mark, all athletes apart from James, Matthew Deng in lane 3 and Justin Kavanagh in lane 1 have slowed down considerably due to fatigue. At this point, all three look like they are through to the final and Deng and Kavanagh are battling each other for first while Cooper is pushing effortlessly from behind to create even more pressure, forcing them to waste the energy they'll need for the final. Kavanagh's energy is almost completely gone with 40 metres to go and manages to scrape in with a qualifying third place. Deng finishes in first, followed closely by Cooper. It is evident by how relaxed he was throughout the entire race that he knew what he was doing at every stage and had the physical components to allow him to do so. This physical component is assumed to come from exercise physiologist Christopher Dale, who is also an experienced athlete and has an insight on what training sessions will give the athletes to optimise benefits from their training while minimising the possibility of injury. This is compelling evidence to say that James is in peak condition, both mentally and physically. Liam, this is why everyone will be watching his race and why he's looking to be one of the most favoured athletes going into the championship. And I definitely know that I'm looking forward to watching all of his races. Alright, thanks for your thoughts, Jeff. I feel as though almost everyone cannot wait to see how James goes. I know I can't. Thank you all for watching this week's episode of Sports News on the Run. If you want to see more and you aren't already on our website, be sure to check us out at www.sportsnewsontherun.com. Or you could follow us on social media for bloopers, extra information, or even hourly updates on the track and field events around Australia. Just search for Sports News on the Run on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. We'll see you next week.